What happens when one of the most beloved stars of Little People, Big World, decides to take her life in a completely new direction? Fans are buzzing, and today we're diving deep into Tori Roloff's surprising next career move that no one saw coming. For years, audiences have watched Tori grow from a young teacher and supportive wife to Zach Roloff into a devoted mother whose life has been closely documented on TLC's long-running reality series. Through ups and downs, she's managed to capture the hearts of millions with her warmth, honesty, and down-to-earth personality. But now, after stepping away from the cameras and leaving Little People, Big World behind, Tori is proving she's not done writing her story. First, she focused on raising her 3 children and embracing full-time motherhood. Now, she's making headlines again with a bold career pivot that's catching everyone off guard. In this video, we'll uncover the details of Tori's brand new career path, explore how fans are reacting to the big news, and discuss what this move could mean for the Roloff family's future both on and off screen. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. When Tori and Zach Roloff decided to officially step away from Little People, Big World, it wasn't a decision that came lightly. For nearly a decade, their lives had been filmed, edited, and broadcast to millions of fans around the world. Every milestone, marriage, pregnancies, births, and family drama, was captured for the cameras. But after years of sharing so much, both Zach and Tori felt it was time to reclaim their privacy and begin a new chapter away from TLC's spotlight. One of the main reasons they stepped away was to protect their children. As their 3 kids, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, began growing older, Zach and Tori recognized the challenges of having every moment of their lives televised. While filming was once an exciting opportunity, it eventually became emotionally draining. They wanted to make sure their children could live normal childhoods without the constant pressure of cameras and producers shaping their family narrative. For Tori, the transition was especially emotional. She had joined the Roloff family as Zach's wife and quickly became a fan favorite on the show. Over the years, viewers saw her blossom from a young newlywed into a confident mother of 3. Walking away from LPBW wasn't just leaving a job. It meant leaving behind a platform that had defined much of her adult life. Fans loved her authenticity and relatability, and for many, she was the heart of the show. That made the departure bittersweet, but also empowering. Outside of television, Tori began focusing on her identity as both a mom and an influencer. Instagram became her main creative outlet, where she shares snapshots of motherhood, family milestones, and candid reflections on both the joys and struggles of raising kids. Her feed balances the picture-perfect with the raw and unfiltered, which is why fans feel such a strong connection to her. In addition to social media, Tori found her voice through podcasting. She and Zach launched a family-centered podcast where they opened up about parenting challenges, marriage, and life after reality TV. This gave her the freedom to speak honestly, without the constraints of scripted episodes or edited storylines. Fans who followed her transition noted how relaxed and happy she seemed when she could finally control her own narrative. Tori has also become more outspoken about the emotional weight of leaving a long-running reality series. In interviews and posts, she's admitted that while she doesn't regret her time on LPBW, she sometimes struggled with the pressure of always being on. Sharing vulnerable moments, such as her experiences with postpartum recovery and mental health, gave her a new level of connection with her audience. What once felt like exposure under the lens of reality TV has turned into empowerment now that she controls her own story. Her growing presence online has opened doors to new opportunities. Brand partnerships, speaking engagements, and collaborations have positioned her as more than just a former TLC star. She's now seen as a relatable mom influencer who isn't afraid to talk about the hard parts of parenting while also celebrating the small joys of family life. In many ways, leaving Little People, Big World has allowed Tori to build a stronger personal identity outside of being just a cast member on a show. She's redefined herself as a modern mom balancing love, work, and authenticity, and fans have followed her journey with even more enthusiasm than before. And now we get to the heart of the story. Tori Roloff's big career move. After stepping away from the long-running TLC series Little People, Big World, many fans assumed Tori would retreat into private life, focusing solely on raising her 3 children with Zach. But instead, she's chosen to step into a new chapter, one that combines her role as a mom with her growing influence online. Her next move? Expanding her voice beyond Instagram into a brand new creative project. Tori is not just content with being a social media personality, she's reportedly laying the groundwork for a combination of ventures: an expanded podcast, a possible parenting or a lifestyle book, and even talks of starting a YouTube channel dedicated to family life, faith, and motherhood. For longtime viewers, this pivot is both surprising and inspiring. Why unexpected? Because Tori never seemed interested in the spotlight for its own sake. On LPBW, she was seen as the down-to-earth daughter-in-law who married into the Roloff family. She often emphasized her role as a mother and wife rather than as a celebrity figure. But this new direction shows she's willing to embrace her platform, not as Zach's wife or the Roloff daughter-in-law, but as Tori Roloff, independent creator and voice for modern moms. This fits into a larger trend we've seen among reality TV alumni. Just look at Lauren Conrad from The Hills, who transformed herself into a successful author and businesswoman. Or Kristen Cavallari, who built an entire lifestyle brand and media presence after reality TV. Tori's career move feels like it's following that same path, leveraging her fame to create something lasting outside of television. But what makes Tori's leap unique is that it doesn't come across as purely strategic. For her, this appears to be deeply personal. On her podcast and in recent interviews, she's spoken about wanting to encourage moms, share real stories about marriage and parenting, and be transparent about the highs and lows of family life. That level of vulnerability resonates with her audience in ways reality TV never could. The big question fans are asking, is this a passion project or a business move? Truthfully, it looks like both. By sharing her motherhood journey authentically, Tori is building a powerful connection with fans who are eager for relatable, faith-centered, family-focused content. At the same time, she's smart enough to recognize the business potential: brand partnerships, book deals, speaking engagements, and more. In the end, this isn't just about reinvention. It's about ownership of her narrative. For years, TLC producers shaped how viewers saw her. Now, Tori gets to tell her story on her terms, and that's why this career move feels like such a turning point. The announcement of Tori Roloff's new career move didn't just make headlines. It lit up social media almost instantly. Fans of Little People, Big World, who have followed her journey from newlywed to mother of 3, took to Instagram, Facebook groups, and fan forums to share their thoughts. Many viewers expressed genuine excitement and pride, calling this move long overdue. They see Tori not only as Zach's wife or Amy and Matt's daughter-in-law, but as a strong woman in her own right who is ready to step into her own spotlight. Comments flooded in saying things like, "This is exactly what she was meant to do," and "Tori has always been relatable, and this feels like the perfect next chapter for her." For these fans, Tori's shift is empowering, a sign that she's creating her own identity beyond the TLC cameras. But not all reactions were purely positive. Some longtime viewers raised concerns about the impact this new career path might have on her family life. For years, Tori has been vocal about the challenges of raising kids, particularly given their unique needs, and a segment of fans wonders if this new venture could stretch her too thin. Posts on LPBW discussion boards questioned whether she would have enough time for Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, while others debated if this was a distraction from the private, family-centered life she's always valued. The reaction has also sparked larger conversations about Tori's future and the Roloff family dynamic. Supporters argue that she's setting a powerful example for other moms who want to balance family responsibilities with personal growth. Critics, however, worry that diving into a new, very public role could bring unnecessary scrutiny and pressure, something the Roloffs have experienced for years in front of TLC cameras. What makes this even more fascinating is how fans are speculating about Zach's feelings on the matter. On one hand, many believe he's Tori's biggest supporter, cheering her on behind the scenes. On the other hand, given Zach's preference for privacy and his long-standing tensions with his family, some wonder if this move might create new stress in their marriage. And then there's the bigger family picture, Amy and Matt. Fans can't help but analyze how each of them might be reacting. Amy, who has always encouraged independence and finding new passions, is likely to be proud of her daughter-in-law for carving her own path. Matt, meanwhile, is known for his entrepreneurial drive, and some fans speculate he might admire Tori's ambition even if he doesn't publicly comment on it. All of these perspectives, pride, excitement, concern, and debate, show just how deeply invested fans remain in the Roloff story. Tori's career move isn't just about her. It touches the entire family narrative, sparking conversations about identity, balance, and what it means to grow beyond a reality TV legacy. Tori's career change isn't just about her stepping into a new chapter. It could reshape the Roloff family's future in big ways. For one, fans are already asking how this shift will affect her marriage with Zach. After all, the two built much of their relationship in front of the cameras, and the show has long been part of their family identity. Now, with Tori taking on new ventures, Zach may need to adjust to a different kind of partnership, one where Tori is carving out more independence and possibly spending more time outside the traditional family setting. Some believe this could strengthen their bond, as they'll be forced to rely more on open communication and teamwork, while others wonder if it could create new pressures. As for their kids, this moment could be pivotal. Jackson, Lila, and Josiah are growing up in a world where their family name is instantly recognizable because of TLC. Tori's new path might mean shielding them from the cameras and giving them a more private upbringing, which many fans applaud. On the other hand, her career shift, whether in media, writing, or public speaking, still keeps the Roloffs in the spotlight, just in a different way. The question becomes, will the Roloff children grow up in the shadow of a reality show legacy, or will they see their mom as a model for pursuing passions beyond the small screen? This also raises the bigger issue. Is this the final goodbye to Little People, Big World for good? While Tori and Zach stepping away from the show seemed permanent, her latest career move has fans speculating. Could this be a bridge to other TV projects, perhaps in a different format or even a spin-off? Or is it her way of closing the TLC chapter once and for all, choosing independence over scripted reality? Beyond Tori and Zach, there's the ripple effect for the wider Roloff family. Over the years, we've seen siblings and parents alike wrestle with life beyond the show. Tori's bold move could inspire others, maybe even Amy, Jeremy, or Audrey, to lean further into personal projects, businesses, or platforms that reflect their individual voices. It suggests that the Roloffs as a family are evolving past their TLC roots, potentially shifting from being a reality TV clan to a family of entrepreneurs, creators, and influencers in their own right. As we wrap up this deep dive, we've traveled through the remarkable journey of Tori Roloff, from her early days as a beloved TLC star on Little People, Big World, to embracing life as a devoted mom, and now stepping into a completely new and surprising career path. This transformation isn't just about professional reinvention. It's about growth, resilience, and redefining what it means to be part of a family that has lived so much of its life in the public eye. For Tori, this new chapter represents courage, independence, and the chance to create something meaningful on her own terms. For LPBW fans, it's equally symbolic. It marks the closing of one era, while opening the door to another. The little girl who married into the Roloff family, became a mom before our eyes, and shared so many highs and lows on screen, is now showing us what it looks like to dream bigger and take bold steps forward. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. Tori Roloff's next career move surprises LPBW fans.